Howdy, Tabletop RPG fans. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'm Wrangleme, Grand Poobah of Game Design, and this Review's Day topic is the Black Hack RPG. The Black Hack RPG is an OSR-inspired game with modern rules to streamline gameplay and character creation. Second edition version of the Black Hack RPG comes in at an incredible 126 pages. Designed and developed by David Black and published by Gold Piece Publications in October 2018, with editing by Pookie, cover and interior art by Carl Sternberg, and additional interior artwork by David Black, Sean Poppe, and Jeff Call. I also own the original 20-page first edition, originally published by David Black through Gold Piece Publications in April 2016. It was a wonderful version, but this second edition is a must-own. Explaining the rules is straightforward to anyone who has played any version of D&D. What is amazing is the speed of these streamlined rules. As one reviewer, Schmorgan, put it, this feels like the kind of game you'd want for a one-shot tabletop version of Gauntlet, an arcade action RPG. And also noted, think Dungeon Crash as opposed to Dungeon Crawl. The second edition comes with an expanded prayer book, spell book, and GM screen as PDFs as well. If for some reason all of the amazing content of the second edition is too much for you, they also publish a 26-page version of the rules with just the core gameplay without the 100 expanded pages of random tables, generators, monsters, and adventures. Believe me, the tables are worth having the expanded version, and the monster pages are glorious with the great random tables for each of them. These simple yet elegant rules have inspired a huge amount of additional content over 5 years, including many other settings and rules variations based on the Black Hack RPG. I was impressed with the layout, artwork, and branding of the one-man first edition. The quality, layout, and artwork and branding is amazing in the second edition. The only elements I miss are the severed hand on the cover and the character sheet with the backpack for inventory. Both editions use the Wizards of the Coast open game license included on the last page. Based on the original D&D aesthetics, these rules have been streamlined and updated for ease of use and speed of play. All the typical polyhedral dice used in D&D are here, from the D4 to the D20 and even a few D100 tables. Throughout the rules, some of the random tables and generators use a drop style, where the dice are tossed onto the page to choose which table to use. For instance, roll an attack damage on the hit location table, and which table you land on determines the location, arms, head, legs, or body, if that matters. Experience points are earned from adventure and mission goals. Experiences are converted to levels when you go carousing and regale others with your acts of bravery and daring exploits. Testing against one of the standard D6 attributes, strength, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence, and charisma, is used for all action resolution by rolling a D20 under the appropriate attribute. Vantages are based on the D&D 5e mechanic. Roll 2 times and take the best for advantage or the worst for disadvantage. Hit dice are equal to your level. Characters have unique dice in their class descriptions, while all NPCs and monsters use D8s. Armor is somewhat different from other OSR games, using a dice pool mechanic for armor values. Failure to defend an attack means that you can declare that armor breaks to ignore the damage. When armor breaks, you lose the use of an armor die until it is repaired. The consequences of magical effects of powers is called a hindrance, and player uses an attribute test to recover from the effects. They include weakened, distracted, stuck, and paralyzed. Being reduced to 0 hit points knocks a character or NPC unconscious and they are out of action, with special rules for recovery. Monsters are reduced to 0 hit points or removed from the game. Consumable resources using unique degrading usage die mechanic to avoid tracking inventory. Inventory is based on strength. Undead monsters may be banished by clerics. Spellcasters memorize one spell level based on the maximum spell level equal to their current level. When a spell or prayer is used, the caster must roll to remember the spell or prayer, or it is lost until the next chance to memorize again. A huge number of well-designed random tables, generators, and useful adventuring content is an incredible resource for any GM. As streamlined as the gameplay rules are, it is trivial for a player to generate a new character for the game. Roll 3d6 for each of the 6 stats. Swap 2 stats to your liking. Choose your class, warrior, thief, cleric, or wizard. Class determines which dice you roll for hit points, starting equipment, which armor you can use, damage when you attack, and any class bonuses gained as you advance levels. Create a unique character background. Track inventory for items and weapons, and finally any XP collected. This episode is brought to you by Kaboomkin, the smaller, faster, funnier RPG of cartoon, fairy tale, post-apocalypse mayhem. It's time to blow stuff up. Get it now at www.kaboomkin.com. Thank you all for watching this episode. Hit like, subscribe, or ring the bell, or Booger will get you. If you want to see more videos like this, go to hopspush.com and buy an RPG or t-shirt. Do good, annoy evil, and bye-bye.